It's Peter, everyone. Today we will explore the building that nearly touches the clouds, visit the place known as the cradle of civilization in the Middle East, and discover the first South American country to legalize same-sex marriage. Buckle up and let's go. Number 1. United Arab Emirates. Ever wondered what it's like to touch the sky? In the United Arab Emirates, they're pretty close. This country is famous for its awe-inspiring skyscrapers, but none quite compared to the Burj Khalifa in Dubai. At a jaw-dropping 828 meters or 2,700 feet, it's the tallest building in the world. Imagine looking out from the top. It's almost like peeking out from an airplane window. The Burj Khalifa towers over the city, visible from miles around and setting the bar sky-high for architecture. But it's not just about the height, it's also a marvel of design, with 163 floors that house everything from luxury apartments to fine dining. The UAE didn't just build a tall building, they created an icon that represents modern ambition and innovation. So next time you see a skyline photo of Dubai, remember, there's a reason it seems endless. The Burj Khalifa isn't just the tallest building, it's a symbol of reaching for the stars. Number 2. Ukraine. Did you know Ukraine is the largest country entirely in Europe? Yep, this country covers a whopping 603,000 square kilometers, or around 233,000 square miles. That's bigger than France or Spain, believe it or not. Ukraine stretches from the Carpathian Mountains in the west to the vast plains of the east, with everything in between. Think fields of golden sunflowers, sprawling cities like Kiev and Odessa, and forests that seem to go on forever. Its sheer size also means a huge diversity of cultures, dialects, and of course, amazing food, from the rich, hearty borscht to delicious pierogi. And here's a fun fact, even though Ukraine is massive, you can drive across it in less than a day if you don't stop to explore. So which part of Ukraine would you want to check out first, the bustling cities or the quiet countryside? Let me know in the comments. Number 3. Iraq. Ever wondered where civilization began? Welcome to Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq. This ancient land, cradled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, is often called the cradle of civilization. It's where humans took some of their first steps toward creating cities, inventing writing. Mesopotamia is where the Sumerians developed cuneiform, one of the earliest forms of writing. Imagine people scratching symbols into clay tablets over 5,000 years ago. This region saw the birth of massive city-states, complex laws, and innovations in everything from agriculture to mathematics. Today, Iraq holds countless remnants of these ancient times, ziggurats, clay tablets, and city ruins that hint at the lives of people from millennia ago. Mesopotamia was a true trailblazer for human culture. So, would you want to visit this cradle of civilization? Number 4. Uruguay. Uruguay not only has one of the highest quality of life in the region, but it also leads the way with its progressive social policies. In fact, it was the very first South American country to legalize same-sex marriage in 2013. It seems Uruguay loves being a trendsetter. It's not just about marriage rights, though. Uruguay invests in health, education, and green energy, which really keeps its people happy. You could say they're living the good life. And as one of the safest countries in Latin America, it's also a welcoming spot for travelers and those curious about its unique mix of beaches, bustling cities, and rich culture. So if you're ever looking for a country that combines laid-back vibes with forward-thinking policies, Uruguay's got you covered. What do you think? Does this place deserve a spot on your travel list? Number 5. Cuba. Alright, get ready to turn up the heat, because we're heading to Cuba. Known for its incredible music scene, this island doesn't just dance, it grooves to its own unique rhythms of salsa, mambo, and rumba. Cuba's music is a soul-deep mix of African, Spanish, and indigenous influences, creating sounds you can't help but move to. Cuba is home to legends. Think Buena Vista Social Club, a group of talented musicians who brought the island's infectious sound to the world stage. Their songs capture the heart and history of Cuba, bringing you back to Havana's colorful streets, where music pours out of every corner cafe and plaza. Each song feels like a story, a journey, a celebration of Cuban culture and resilience. So if you ever find yourself on this Caribbean island, let the music lead the way. Dance, sway, and dive into Cuba's world of melody. Who knows, you might just catch the rhythm of Cuba's heartbeat. Number 6. Hungary. Today we're diving into Hungary's steamy secret. Yep, Hungary is famous for its thermal baths, where natural hot springs bubble up from deep underground, creating the perfect place to relax and recharge. Budapest alone is a spa lover's dream. The city's often called the City of Spas, and for good reason. Its thermal baths like Széchenyi and Gellert are legendary. And Budapest isn't alone. Places like Eger and Sarvar offer their own delightful soaks, each with unique minerals that many believe have healing powers. These baths have been around for centuries, used by Romans and Ottoman Turks who knew just how good they felt. So next time you're in Hungary, don't just sightsee, take a dip. Whether you're looking to unwind or just curious about the power of these historic waters, Hungary's thermal baths are a must. Who knew relaxing could be this historic? Number 7. Austria. Did you know Austria has been the home stage for some of the world's most legendary composers? It's the birthplace of musical geniuses like Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Ludwig van Beethoven, and Johann Strauss. These names practically wrote the soundtrack of classical music. Mozart was a child prodigy from Salzburg who composed timeless pieces by age 5. Then there's Beethoven, known for his powerful symphonies and overcoming deafness to compose some of his best works right here in Vienna. And Johann Strauss? He earned the nickname the Waltz King with tunes that still sweep people off their feet today. Austria's musical magic can be felt everywhere, from concert halls to street performances. So if you ever find yourself wandering through Vienna, just remember you're standing where musical history was born. Whether you're a classical fan or just enjoy a good tune, Austria's musical heritage is music to everyone's ears. Number 8. Czech Republic. If there's one bridge in the world that's full of stories, it's the Charles Bridge in Prague. This stunning stone bridge in the heart of the Czech Republic's capital is practically a work of art. Adorned with 30 statues, each one seems to have a little secret to share about the city's rich past. The Charles Bridge stretches across the Vltava River, giving travelers breathtaking views of Prague's iconic skyline. Think castle towers, Gothic spires, and old town charm, all in one sweeping glance. Built way back in the 14th century under King Charles IV, the bridge has survived floods, wars, and centuries of footsteps, becoming a true symbol of Prague's resilience. So if you're ever strolling across the Charles Bridge, take a moment to soak in the statues, the stories, and the views. It's like stepping into a fairy tale where each stone whispers a piece of Czech history. Number 9. Pakistan. Imagine a path through rugged mountains that's seen everything from camel caravans to conquerors. Welcome to Pakistan's Khyber Pass, one of the most legendary mountain passes in the world. This ancient route has connected the Indian subcontinent with Central Asia for thousands of years, making it a historic highway for traders, armies, and adventurers alike. Stretching 53 kilometers or 32 miles, the Khyber Pass cuts through the mighty Hindu Kush Mountains. It's not just a road, it's a living timeline. Alexander the Great? He passed through here. Genghis Khan and British colonial forces? Yep, they traveled it too. Today, the Khyber Pass stands as a reminder of Pakistan's rich, interconnected history, bridging worlds both geographically and culturally. So if walls could talk, this pass would have the tales of empires, explorers, and merchants echoing through its rugged peaks. Number 10. Cameroon. Picture a country where you can experience almost all of Africa's incredible landscapes. Welcome to Cameroon. Known as Africa in miniature, Cameroon packs an entire continent's worth of diversity into its borders. You'll find lush rainforests buzzing with life, vast savannas stretching under open skies, and towering mountains, including Mount Cameroon, the tallest peak in West Africa. With over 200 ethnic groups, each with its own language, traditions, and cuisine, Cameroon is like a vibrant patchwork of cultures. It's a place where you can go from hearing drums in a coastal village to watching traditional dances in a highland community, all in one day. From the dense jungles of the south to the arid northern plains, Cameroon's diversity has earned it this charming nickname for good reason. It's like an all-in-one adventure into Africa's rich nature and culture, wrapped up in one country waiting to be explored. The world is full of interesting things, isn't it? If you find the video interesting, then please hit the subscribe button to help me bring more fun facts. I really hope you enjoyed and see you again very, very soon. Next time,